ApoXalypse Pro Wrestling.
I imagine he's going to drive it into something. The heart is probably the safest description you could use.
Just a few months ago in Augusta, Georgia, I was having a conversation with Jonathan Feltner, and John Johnson showed up, and I have never seen Jonathan Feltner that upset. I see that same rage in his face right now, and there's really nowhere for John Johnson to go, and there's nobody to stop Feltner.
I'll tell you, Brett, what you said, you could see the rage on his face. What is going through Feltner's mind? Is anything going through Feltner's mind?
The last year of his life has been an emotional roller coaster, not just here in the Royston Dome, but in his personal life with the birth of his child and the medical complications that came from that. JJ exploited all of that, and now tonight it finally is going to come to a head.
Oh man, John the Body Johnson was gonna walk out.
Right now, the conflict going on in Jonathan Feltner's mind. The guy that he just put on the canvas is the reason that not only has he been going through so much emotional anguish on top of all of the personal issues, John Johnson is the reason that these fans have had to sit through ApoXalypse Pro Wrestling for the last 6 months. Right now, Feltner is fighting not just for himself, but he's fighting for every fan in the Royston Dome that wants to see squared circle action. And right now, John Johnson, powder to the eyes, a clothesline, and as much as Jonathan Feltner is fighting for SCA and all of these people, John Johnson is fighting for his ego. He is fighting for his desire to have control and power. He is fighting to keep the ApoXalypse going.
You had to expect that John the Boss Johnson would have something up his sleeve like this. Greg, you know him better than anyone. You have to think he planned for even this outcome.
Oh, the fact that he came prepared, he came with a weapon, that powder, to blind Jonathan Feltner. Good Lord, avalanche splash in the corner.
I think we could call that a no train.
Call it whatever you want. I can tell you right now, John Johnson, nearly 300 pounds, I'm being generous.
Very generous.
Colliding with Feltner in the corner. One thing, this is a little known fact about John Johnson, and it's something that Feltner had to know, because Feltner's a very intelligent, okay, this is arrogance is what this is.
This is disrespectful. And Feltner able to get the shoulder up.
One thing I want to point out as a note about John Johnson. John Johnson, when he started in this sport, was not trained to be a manager. He was trained as a professional wrestler, which means he knows what he is doing inside that ring. That's what has made him such an effective manager over the years. And right now, he's got that kendo stick and a mean streak a mile long and an ego to match.
Well, it looked like JJ was going to throw Feltner into the cage. He was mimicking that he was going to, but then he saw the kendo stick and says, no, I can do more punishment with this. Yo!
Oh my goodness! JJ trying to be symbolic to a few weeks ago. Gets caught below the belt for his troubles, deservedly so.
And now the boss is the one getting rammed into the cage.
Being introduced to all 4 sides of ApoXalypse Asylum by the hands of Jonathan Feltner.
Feltner just bouncing off the steel once again, over and over again. And Feltner, this is that rage, this is that pain and anguish, personal and professional, and this is it all finding an outlet, all having a chance for release, and the target of that release is going to be John Johnson, kendo stick in hand. Right now, Feltner looks ready to do some damage, and I believe Johnson's busted open.
John the Body Johnson is bleeding. potentially for the first time that I've ever seen.
Go! They might be in the asylum, but JJ's about to go to the woodshed.
Oh, man. A lot to hit there, and he connects flush.
Right now, Ty Cobb would be proud.
There's some swinging going on in Royston. The Royston Dome loves it.
And now,
Oh, in the mouth!
good Lord.
That's it! That's it! That is it! John Johnson has given up!